Okay, so in this question, we're being asked to explain what is going to be produced when zinc chloride is electrolyzed. So let's just remind ourselves, zinc chloride can be separated into zinc ions and chloride ions. So the only products we're going to get are going to be zinc and chloride or chlorine gas, as those chloride ions turn into. So the only option with those two chemicals present is option C. Why do these things conduct electricity? Why are they electrolytes? Remember, electrolyte, the clue's in the word here. Electrolyte means loose ions. So the only one that matches the reason why these conduct is because they contain ions that are free to move because the ionic lattice. So draw a diagram to show the electrolysis using copper electrodes. So we always have a DC power supply when we're doing electrolysis. So you get a mark for drawing that. And then your electrodes must fit into your copper sulfate solution, your electrolyte. So make sure they're touching and you'll get a second mark. Okay, in this experiment we're doing electrolysis and it tells us here that the anode has actually gone from 11.27 to 10.42, so therefore it has lost mass. So the anode has a loss in mass, and the cathode has gone 11.32 to 12.7, so it has gained mass. Okay, so I'm going to deal with the cathode first, and the cathode attracts copper ions, so they head to the cathode. At the cathode, the copper ions pick up electrons, gain electrons, to form brand new copper metal. And because we're getting copper metal, right, here we've got the anode, and it's going from 11.27 to 10.42. So this means it is losing mass, there's a loss of mass, and the cathode has increased to 12.27, so there's a gain in mass. So let's try and explain these results. So to explain these results, let's look at the cathode first. And at the cathode, we have copper ions being attracted there, and they are going to gain electrons to form copper metal. Because we're making new metal, this means the mass at the electrode is going to increase, it's going to gain mass. At the anode is made from copper. The copper forms copper ions, and this is the equation that shows that. So my copper forms copper ions, and it does that by losing electrons. And because the copper breaks down, we are losing mass. Mass is being... Okay, so this question wants us to write a half equation for the formation of hydrogen gas from hydrogen ions. So my H plus ion is going to pick up an electron to form hydrogen atoms. We then need to remember that hydrogen is a diatomic molecule, so we need two lots of that, which means we have two lots of electrons and two lots of hydrogen.